What up, what up, what up, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now that you tuned in, let's begin with Infinite J's latest trend right now. We got Snow Tha Product, Before They Were Famous. Who is Claudia Felicino? I guess that's the host of Before They Were Famous. I don't know. Or that's her real name. Duh. But I decided to do this because I don't know who Snow Tha Product is. I'm doing that because let's get to the big screen. And what better way to find out who this person is than to react to it? So big screen up, let's react. First, before I react, let me get the cursor off. Let me get the capture cursor off of this thing. All right.
Before Snow Tha Product would drop tracks like Going Off, Let You Go, and Waste of Time.
Trying to tell me something? So Going Off. I'm gonna react to that. What did he say? Waste of Time is down here, and the caption would drop tracks like Going Off, Let You Go, and Waste of Time. We're doing those after we get into some Yellow Wolf videos. So this is history, guys. So we're taking it back.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said waste of time. Bet we're gonna react to that.
Which now has more than 16 million views on YouTube. Before she would work with Tech9, Ty Dolla $ign, Lupe Fiasco, and more. Before Snow would garner over 600,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Guys, let's do it. I believe in you guys. I believe in us, man. I believe we can get it up there like that. Of course, she got a music channel, so that's gonna pop. But we got a reaction channel, so that also is gonna pop. Boy, let's get it. Let's go. But I didn't know she worked with all these individuals. Again, you didn't say Lupe Fiasco. I heard Tech9, Ty Dolla $ign. I didn't hear Lupe Fiasco.
Million views on YouTube. Before she would work with Tech9, Ty Dolla $ign, Lupe Fiasco, and more.
Okay.
Before Snow would garner over 600,000 subscribers on YouTube, over 2 million on Facebook, over 160K on Twitter, and 1 million followers on Instagram at the time of this recording. Snow has been in the game for over a decade now, starting off selling mixtapes on the street in San Diego and
Well, there you have it. Now we know a little more. You know, she was out there grinding. She was getting it out the mud. Really getting it out the mud. I'm not mad at you, baby girl. Do your thing.
battle rapping with her friends. She dropped out of college to pursue her rap dream and started to gain a buzz through freestyle and
Kudos to you. Dropped out of school to do that. You know, I kind of had the same similar. No, I'm gonna stop, guys. I did drop out of college to take care of my oldest son at the time, who was now 9 years old. That's right. I have a 9-year-old son. That's my oldest child. She's my youngest out of 4. 2 boys, 2 girls.
2 girls?
Yeah. So I ended up dropping out of school. And what I ended up doing, I started traveling
1 boy.
because of my job, but I didn't like what I was doing. It was always a passion of mine. Long story short, my first passion is music, of course. But
Daddy,
what
there's
better way to do
a
music
lot of girls.
than to react to them? I love music, but none of that is neither here nor there. Let's get into Snow Tha Product.
remix videos online. Her unmatched flow and refreshing energy was something the game needed. Eventually, she would gain more notoriety and sign a record deal. And for most people, that's where the story ends. But Snow's is a little bit different. What's up, good people out there? I hope you're having one heck of a day. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on when you're watching this. My name is Jeremy Hecht, aka Mr. Hectacular. Actually, no one has ever called me that, but today, that's who I am. And anyways,
Can y'all agree with me that y'all enjoy the energy? See, we coming with real fire like the Hectacular. You better say that, boy. You better speak it. Yeah. Sound like you were trying to sing Soldier Boy, and I never played that song. Out the bottom of the bed, turn the swag on.
I'm here for you today on Before They Were Famous, and today I'll be taking you through the Hectacular. Actually, no one has ever called me that, but today That's who I am. And anyways, I'm here for you today on Before They Were Famous, and today I'll be taking you through the life and career of Snow Tha Product prior to fame. I've covered other artists like Anderson .Paak and Comethazine, so be sure to check those out.
Do y'all know these? Do y'all know these guys?
No.
He look like a baby Chris Brown. Like a baby Chris Brown.
Yeah. Like a baby Chris Brown.
And there better be a lollipop in your mouth, boy. Let me know what y'all think about who these individuals are and if I should react to them or not.
Prior to fame. I've covered other artists like Anderson .Paak and Comethazine, so be sure to check those out after you finish watching this one if you like it. And as always, be sure to let me know in the comments.
It's weird. He kind of has the same as me, as always. That's my thing, bro. And as always, peace, love, respect.
Yeah.
I've never seen this guy either, so we might have to dig into this man's history too.
Down below who to cover next. Without any more talking, let's get to it.
Hey, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell. Boom!
Snow Tha Product was born Claudia Alexandra Feliciano on June 24, 1987 in San Jose, California. Both
Huh? Hey, please make sure you tune in and subscribe. Hit that post notification bell. Boom.
of her parents were undocumented Mexican immigrants, and on her song Woke Wednesday she raps, "I'm the product of illegals, I'm 100 like C notes." And she told DJ Booth, "At the end of the day, I'm just some Mexican girl that wants to impact other Mexican girls."
So I just wanted to be what I didn't see when I was growing up, was a representation of some Mexican chick rapping.
She took ESL classes growing up and became fluent in both English and Spanish. And in high school, she even learned how to speak a third language.
Tagalog, yeah, man. I only learned how to ask to go to the restroom, and then I would just ditch after that. So I learned how to say, you know, may I please go to the restroom?
First of all, shout out to that interviewer for doing his research.
How many of y'all out there still in school, ditching classes, acting like y'all gotta go to the bathroom or pretending y'all sick? So y'all better stay in class. I'm telling y'all. Or if you're at work, you better stay on them jobs to get that money. I'm telling y'all. Because your higher self will appreciate your younger self. Not present tense, but future tense. You did.
Yes.
Research, I appreciate that. Secondly, I did the exact same thing in my French class. I took 8 years of French, and by the end, the only thing I could say was, "Can I go to the bathroom, please?" I also sat next to the only 2 French speakers in class, so they helped me with my homework from time to time, or every assignment. Snow's mother learned English from a Filipino woman who she worked with, and Snow says her mom has a bit of a different accent now because of that. Her dad was around for most of her childhood growing up, but she says her father is no longer in her life. Snow says that he...
So like that's the story of a lot of these rapper lives where there's an absentee father involved. What are you trying to do? Correct me if I'm wrong, but a lot of artists have that same story.
He taught her certain morals and values that she continues to represent in her music. When she was 3 years old, she was singing around the house, and at the young age of 6, Snow was rocking out school talent shows. Her dad would also take her to local bars and tell her that if she wanted to become a singer and make some money, then she should practice singing in front of people, even if she was a little bit underage. She even performed vocals for her grandfather's mariachi band in Redwood City. Originally, she thought about wanting to be a singer and later writing a book or a movie. But it was when she moved to San Diego with her family that she first fell in love with hip.
That's not my tag. It just went away. I saw you. Oh, that's not my tag. But go do subscribe to Before They Were Famous. I've been rocking with Mark almost since when he started. Now he got individual hosts working for him or with him. Same thing can happen here at this community, Infinite Game. Come on, man. We're gonna run it up, and I'm gonna select some people out there who wants to work, you know, for the squad, for the game, for the culture, for the lifestyle, for the community. Soon, eventually. That's what I want to do. Be able to have other people make their own money, you know, and support their family and whatnot,
They love
or
to
get
smile.
recognition, or become influencers, or whatever you want to do in this life. I hope it's not cutting out every time I wave my hand in front of the mic. I think it does. Do I let it smile? It's wonderful. You did an awesome job.
What about a nose?
You want to make a nose? Cool. What about teeth?
Teeth.
Make some teeth.
Well, I already have the teeth like a Daniel Tiger.
Like a Daniel Tiger? Why are you talking like a baby Daniel Tiger? Whoa, this is an extensive video. Let's watch it.
Hip hop. She started to listen to more rap and R&B music, and it changed her whole life. Musically, she's influenced by rappers and artists with their own original style, including some of the greats, like Missy Elliott, Da Brat, Pun, Lauryn Hill, Aaliyah, Amy Winehouse, Andre 3 Stacks, Luda, Johnny Cash, Eminem, Busta Rhymes, Tupac, Mac Dre, Tech Nine, and more. She was also inspired by Selena. As a teenager, she started to freestyle with her friends. Her boyfriend at the time was rapping, but Snow
Guys, we gotta never mind these ads.
very good, so she thought, I could do better than all these guys. She started to write her own raps, and one day, she rapped it in front of the whole crew, and they lost it. In an interview with Latina Magazine in 2012, she said, I actually just stumbled into it. My friends were all doing freestyling and doing music. I was really that girl who always had her headphones on. I really liked music, but I didn't think I'd make my own. But then, I started freestyling, and then battling. Then I put my stuff on MySpace and people liked it, and I liked doing it, so I just kept doing it. She told Snoop in an interview that the first beat she ever rapped on was Jayquan's Hood Hop, a classic.
Bro, if that's not the joint, Hood Hop was everybody beat in school, especially middle school days. Girl, you better get your bunions. If y'all don't know what that Raekwon Hood Hop beat is, it was like, it was almost, it was raspy in there. It go, so where my guns at? Where my guns at? Where my, something like that. You know, where they at? Dirty. Where they at? Dirty. Where they at? Dirty. This that new improved Hood Hop. Something like that. That's how it used to go. Yeah.
Also, was Jayquan's Hood Hop, a classic.
What happened to Jayquan? I don't want to know. I don't want to know. We're not on that path right now.
Also, where is Jayquan these days? Because Tipsy
Boy.
has to be a top 10 song of the 2000s. Miss this guy.
When I was like 17, I was like, this is it. I want to do this. I want to rap. I want to battle. I want to battle guys. I want to show them that I'm just as good as them at rapping. And yeah.
She cites persistence as a big reason why she made it to where she is today. Because she just kept going. She would sell her CDs in San Diego and says no one was buying them. The cops even took her CDs. And that
Excuse me. That is Nipsey Hussle's story. Same thing happened, but that's the secret to the game. You gotta keep going. If you find your momentum, don't give up. You know what I'm saying? Keep going. Stick it through until you reach that level of success that you're trying to find, that you are looking for, that you're desperately seeking. You gotta keep going, guys. Consistency. That is key. This girl.
That wasn't her only run-in with the law though, because at one point, she was in juvenile detention center for a short period of time, about a month. But she did say that her trouble with the law has not prevented her from making it across the Canadian border, so shout out to us in Canada. She also ran track in high school, and at one point, she held the record for her school's best mile time, which was in the 6-minute mile range.
Another similarity, if you guys know anything about me, I ran track. Well, let's say this. I didn't run track. I was at, what do you call that in 5th grade? It's like track and field, something like that. It was just one day out of the year, and you practice for 2 days, and you go to like another school and you compete with like 2 other schools. And I got the fastest time. Man, that was over 20 years ago. That was over 20 years ago, believe it or not. Look young. I'm very young.
She was also president of her school's Latina club growing up, where she got to speak on issues that were affecting her community. And that activism has continued throughout her career, as she's been passionate about issues regarding immigration, politics, and more, and has never been afraid to speak up about what matters to her. On being outspoken and political, to the Westward, she said, "I'm one of the artists who was very outspoken about a lot of things and political shit and activism shit, and I've always been very outspoken, to my own detriment, to where there's people that are trying to capitalize now and trying to be the face of that. It's like, dude, don't use this stuff as your platform. You're supposed to use your platform for this stuff." Snow continued to make music, and when Snow was 18, she did her first show at a small venue, but the venue was packed.
Bruh, I'm jelly, cuz I'm jelly. She stuck it through. Little background on me. I ended up getting into some faulty issues and had to have a little sit out. You know what I mean? Because I was hard headed, I was rebellious. Because your boy a your boy a Taurus. I mean, I'm stubborn. But nevertheless, man, it's not too late. Don't give up on your dreams, guys. We here.
Packed. She was really nervous, but once she got on stage, she killed it.
And as soon as like it was time for me to rap, like I just went and I did it and I blacked out. Like I don't remember anything except for just rocking it. And then after everybody was like coming up to me like, "Oh my God."
Even though she had decided on rap as a career, her mom pushed her to go to college. So after high school, she attended San Diego Mesa College, where she was studying to become a social worker. But soon into her college career, at the age of 19, she dropped out to pursue her dream of music. She realized that she could help more people who were going through a tough time with her music than if she were to help people individually one at a time through social work. She's dealt with depression
She dealt with depression.
and anxiety throughout her whole life, and started to put down her thoughts about life into songs.
See, I like the direction she was going and what she started doing. Speaks volume. I want to read you guys something. It's maybe not for you guys. But my daughter's bringing my phone. She turned his tablet down. How is she still operating this thing on airplane mode? With the Wi-Fi cut off. She just be pushing stuff. Kyle, if you've been having interruptions, that's because your Wi-Fi is off. Well, my other phone. I know I got this one, but this one too. Oh man. There's a school again about my son. Y'all, we gotta get through this video. Yeah.
Alright. Yeah. Let's go.
So hold on, I wanna read this.
Daddy, let's go
Cause when she
to a video.
well, this is not related to that. I think yesterday's was.
Daddy. What did you do?
Maybe yesterday's. I'll read it. It says a person's opinion and choice can be, unsurprisingly, very often based on a circumstance surrounding them. If you are hoping to change someone's opinion or to influence a choice they are about to make, this is an important thing to keep in mind. Maybe the rest of this doesn't pertain. Say you may believe that one option is better than another for this individual, but you may also believe you have no power to persuade them. But you do. If you can help them to alter their circumstances, you can make a big difference in that person's life. Think about how you can do that. Today's reading was something that has not worked out has hoped for something that has not worked out has hoped for may have left you feeling disappointed and disillusioned. That's a natural reaction, but don't let it be more than that. If you do, it could easily lead to downward spiral of pessimism and hopelessness. Instead, analyze what occurred and try to figure out what went wrong that could be corrected. So that's kind of where I'm getting at with her. I think I was reading in front of the mic, so y'all probably have heard me muffled. When she was on the path, going to school, but first she jumped on stage, then her mother, hey, calm. Her mother persuaded her or pushed her to go to college. And then she wanted to go into social work. But here she is. She stayed on her course and she stuck it out with music. It goes on to saying, but as you do, you must also try to recognize what you did right so that you can incorporate that into your plan next time. And that's what I'm doing here with this community, guys. I believe in it wholeheartedly that this will be a phenomenally fun, positive channel, a great channel. Because again, I spoke on vlogs and things like that. Also, now knowing I have a message from the assistant principal about my son. Yeah. Okay, so after this video, I might have to go and do some other things. Let's finish the video, guys.
Anxiety throughout her whole life and started to put down her thoughts about life into songs to help her vent.
I feel good that even if I changed a couple of people's lives, that's dope. Because when I wanted to be a social worker, that's all I wanted to do. So now I get to do it via and having fun and tweeting.
Her friends.
And that's how I am with you guys with this platform.
Ooh.
Okay.
Jill and Lisa convinced her to pursue her rap dream, and Lisa actually helped put up money for Snow to record her first demo. Once she decided to go after music wholeheartedly, she knew she needed a rap name, and turned to the good old reliable Disney Channel for inspiration. Snow White was her original moniker, but she later added on the product.
That explains why she said Snow White in the last video. Okay, and that explains why in the comment you told me that Disney has some issues with her name. Makes a lot of sense, like how it ties all in.
She says, when I used to dream about making it, I would talk about it with one friend, and we would think it would be something like a fairy tale. We joked about what princess we'd be, like what Disney one we'd be. I had dark hair and light skin, so I became Snow White. Some people think I'm referencing something bad, but no, not really. It's from a princess. The product was because I wanted to kind of make sure that this didn't take on my whole life. You know, I'm still Claudia, I'm still down to earth. I'm not always like when I'm rapping or performing. She was going by Snow White the product until Disney forced her to change the name. She told Hip Hop DX, considering that they make kids movies, they sure got some rough and tough lawyers. In 2008, she dropped her first mixtape titled Raising the Bar, and she became known as one of the best new lyrical rappers out. Her flow was unmatched and her punchlines were crazy. At first, she was also recording songs in Spanish, and they must have been pretty good because they caught the ears of Mexican artist Jamie Cohen, who recorded the song Algoen with her. I think I'm pronouncing that right, but if I'm not, let me know in the comments. It was off of his 2009 album and became very popular in Mexico, even being played on the radio there. She was going by the name Claudia White on the track and says she doesn't curse at all when she raps in Spanish because she knows her whole family will understand it. In 2010, Snow moved to Fort Worth, Texas.
Woo, woo, shout out to Texas. Shout out where any of you guys from. That's also what I wanted to know. Wherever you guys are from, leave that down in the description below. Let me know where you guys are, coming in from, because eventually I'm going to go live. I'm going to start doing live feeds for you guys. And I want to know where you guys are coming in from. You know what I mean? I want to know where you guys are watching from, whether you're in Canada, whether you're in the UK, whether you're in Mexico, whether you're in California, whether you're on the West Coast or the East Coast, it don't matter. West meaning Cali, San Diego, Nevada. East meaning, New Jersey, New York, Cali, I'm tripping. Carolina, North Carolina, South Carolina, anything over there. Chicago, let me know. Or if you're in the Midwest, if you're in Kansas, if you're in Arkansas, if you're in South Dakota, North Dakota, Montana, Wyoming, let me know.
Soon after she moved there, one of the first opportunities to show off her skills on the mic was at the Murda Worth Mic Pass, where she was asked to be a part of a track.
Even though it was more of a locally thing, like Murda Worth, which is Fort Worth, and it's a smaller town in Texas, I felt happy to be, because I had just moved there.
That same year, she released the mixtapes Run Up or Shut Up and Wake Your Game Up to start creating a buzz. She says she recorded the tapes in her garage. Snow was set on being herself and not conforming to an industry that categorized many of their female rappers as either overtly sexual or pop stars. But she stuck to her original style, and no matter what, she said, I want to show girls, especially those into hip hop, that you can be yourself and be good. People, especially girls, do some crazy stuff to call attention to themselves. In 2010, Snow released her clothing line called Woke. I know what you're thinking.
It's smiling at me, but not a friendly smile. It's the worst.
I didn't use that word until 2016. Exactly. While you may use it as a condescending term on Twitter today, Snow actually claims to have invented the term. And she might have a point.
It has always been about being aware, being awake, being conscious, being cognizant. But it was more about take advantage of these opportunities that we have right now because there is so much up going on.
She actually had the word trademarked at one point, recently telling Billboard, I could literally talk to anybody face to face and talk about how that was a clothing line I've had since that long ago, even before Woke registered really on Google. There's Google Trends to prove it. It's been dope and it's been awesome, and obviously it's bigger than me now. The word woke itself has become its own thing now. I'm aware enough to be like, that's dope, the world knows, go do that shit. In 2011, she recorded her debut project Unorthodox. She said she recorded that in her garage as well, but 2 songs in particular off the project started bubbling online, with Drunk Love and Woke Wednesday going viral. The songs now have 2.6 million and 1.9 million views on YouTube respectively. She created a street team to help push her music and called them the Product Pushers. The name ended up evolving and it became the name of her fan base.
I want to shout out all my
That's crazy. And it makes a lot of sense why she would do something like that. I mean, that's a business move. You know anything about business. So that's shout out to her for doing that.
The name ended up evolving and it became the name of her fan base.
I want to shout out all my product pushers out there. If you're a product pusher, thank you very much. You know that I love you.
She started dropping freestyles on YouTube to popular songs from A$AP and Schoolboy Q, garnering a solid online fan base. But her videos for Till Death and Cookie Cutter really took off and have 7 and 9.7 million views respectively. In December of 2012, she released her mixtape, Good Nights and Bad Mornings, with singles like Cookie Cutter, Damn It, and Lord Be With You. Even though she was seeing more success, her mom still wasn't convinced that rapping was a real career. When speaking on the project, she says, I have another song called Doing Fine where I'm really just saying, I may be f***ing up, and I may be partying and doing all this other stuff, and my mom may think my rap career is a joke, but I'm doing fine. I'm paying the bills with music money, and I'm being a responsible adult, as much as I can be. I'm doing fine. I completely feel her because my mom still doesn't think doing these YouTube videos is a real career, but the millions of people out there watching would disagree. So take that, Mom. Just joking. My mom is very supportive and I love her. She released a sequel in 2013 called Good Nights and Bad Mornings 2, The Hangover, with features from Tech N9ne, Trey the Truth, Sia the Prince, Ty Dolla $ign, and more. But her first big break came with her song Holy Sh**. She was ahead of the wave on releasing short songs because it was a verse that was only 1:30 long. The song was featured on ThisIs50.com and even caught the attention of 3 record labels, Sony, Universal, and Atlantic.
This is very extensive, but it's a lot of history to uncover.
I mean, some of it really, it's just ranting. My holy shit video, that's just me getting stuff off my chest. It's sometimes very hard for a girl like me in this industry, whether it be because of gender, race, or something else, and the fact that I'm not comfortable selling some sort of sex image. She eventually signed to Atlantic Records and prepared to release her debut studio album in 2013. And that's where the story would end for a lot of artists. I would say as for the rest of the story, well, you know it because this is before they were famous. But for Snow, things were a little bit different. She went through some label trouble and began a whole new journey recently. She told DJ Booth in a recent interview that Atlantic was trying to make her into something that she wasn't. And for an artist who has always been so set on being herself, there was some friction. I don't need writers, I don't need the whole fluff thing. I need to just be real with my fans. I'm not the type of artist you can put together and put into a box. I just fit better on my...
That's real. Some labels do that to people. But you gotta be stand up. You gotta be a stand up person to, fight through that and be authentic and be yourself, be organic. You know what I mean? Gotta fight through it.
my own. Also stating, I knew nobody was ever going to take care of me. I always moved independently, even on the label. I do feel that learning everything not to do is probably the biggest lesson I learned. She also eventually bought herself out of her management deal because of problems. She actually cites her interview with The Breakfast Club as one of the moments that made her realize she needed to change some things up in her career.
Yes, I feel
you wouldn't
amazing.
quit your job, is basically what
Yes, y'all made me quit my job.
And since Woke took on a life of its own online, a lot of people confused her brand for something that it wasn't. So recently, Snow created a new brand and label called Vibe Hire. Telling LA Weekly, Vibe Hire came because I've had Woke forever. There was obviously drama with Woke and the word, and the fact that I own a trademark and all these crazy things. To me, it was getting very annoying that people thought I made a brand based off of anything other than me knowing how to build a brand. So I was like, we're gonna vibe above this and we're not gonna fight things. We're going to move up and show people what we do. And hopefully the internet doesn't take Vibe Higher and ruin it like they do with a lot of things. In 2015, she released The Rest Comes Later, and in 2016 had a spot on the Hamilton mixtape. They even released a video for the song Immigrants, We Get the Job Done. In 2017, she dropped her EP Halfway There, also dropping the Vibe Higher mixtape.
I want to say this, guys, while I keep stopping this. I believe I'm following the line in those footsteps. We at the very beginning basis of this Infinite Gang career, but I know where this can go and I know how far it's gonna go. So everyone that's rocking with me, I appreciate y'all. If you made it this far, please like the video. We're gonna continue to watch it, man, because it's motivational. Anything that's motivational is inspirational. Anything that's inspirational is motivational. I never heard that before, but I'm just saying that because it makes a lot of sense to me. Keep going. You know what I mean? Because I don't have a mentor. I don't have coaches. I didn't have a father figure in my life for the last 17 years. It's just been me. I've been on my own since I was 15 years old and trying to figure out this thing called life, honestly. And to end up with 4 kids, if someone was to tell me what I should have been doing and what I should have not been doing, I'll be further in wherever I am at. But I'm right here, right now with you guys. And I want us to grow together. You know what I'm saying? So with y'all sending me this information is very helpful. Even if it's just, the videos that y'all been sending me, to me, that means a lot. That means so much more to me. Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't know how much it means that y'all are engaging with me on that level. Because I can go out there and just find random videos, you know what I mean? And do my own thing, but I'm doing it with y'all. And I enjoy it that way. I enjoy it a hell of a lot more better that way. So yeah, man. Bob Hire, that's dope. I like where her brand is going. I love where we're going and where we're going to go and what we're going to be doing. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a collective with the artist she signed. Snow also has done some acting, appearing in the TV series Queen.
That is so weird.
Yeah.
Listen, the first album cover that they showed her with the gun on the table and the money or whatever it was, the stacks of cards, I think it was money. I swear I was going to say she looked like she could have been the mascot for Queen of the South. If y'all hadn't seen Queen of the South, go do so. That was one of my favorite binge watch Netflix series of all time. I see it says on USA Network. They did say it came out on regular TV, but Queen of the South with Teresita and Porte, and y'all know that's the vibe. That's the vibe. You know what I'm saying? Spanish lady coming from Mexico to America, becoming a boss, and then having real estate and territories, and the whole time, y'all, it was like promotional, positive vibes that she was pushing. Like, if you with me, and I got you back. But if you cross me, Finita, you're out of there. Done with you. Chopping you off. What you want, mama?
Why does it have 2 toes?
I don't know why Elazar got 2 toes. I have no idea. That's that man business. All right. Let's finish this video.
Queen of the South as Lil Travisa. For those of you who don't know, Snow was married for a long time, but kept things out of the public eye because she says her partner was a private person. However, he did star in her most popular music video for A Waste of Time, so around 14 million people have seen him. She says the two were together for almost a decade, but recently the two separated. In an interview with Hot 97, she said,
I divorced a whole man because he was a Trump supporter. It was a lot that piled up, to be honest.
She says that the breakup was what's best for both of them. The two have a child together and they continue to co-parent. Snow says she loves being a mom and providing her kid with a great life, but told Power 106 that she makes him work for his own Fortnite clout and doesn't want him to just buy all the items through his mom's money.
Responsibilities, mama. Responsibilities. Independency. It's a figure of speech, but just a term, girl.
After going through some time to heal and to figure out what she wanted next in her life, Snow met her current girlfriend Juju in New York.
This chick with curly hair looked like she had the worst attitude in life. Like, just automatically look.
Hey, that's how it happens, though. It's weird. We almost got the same taste. Like, I love women with curly hair. It's just something about, and I'm not gonna say natural curly because I don't think women hair is actually naturally curly. Like, you have to braid it for it to be curled, or you have to have it wrapped up a certain way for it to curl. There are some women that have natural curly hair, but after a while, for the most part, hair is straight. Like, my hair is just like hers originally without the dreads. It's just so fine. Like, it's very fine. But when I dreaded it, which my hair is actually twice this size, but because it's in dreads, it, you know, dreads kind of, it does its own thing. And I do my own, so to say. But that's kind of that was my take for a long time. I loved women that had that face attitude with curly hair. Like, I was always attracted to that as well. And it had to be light skinned. Like, her mother is Spanish, but we say she's Puerto Rican, she's Spanish. And then my oldest son, mom, she has curly hair, and she's actually from California as well. She was born in California, raised in Texas. Calm down. She's Filipino and black. So y'all catch my gif. Y'all catch the vibe. Y'all catch my drift.
Looked like she had a bad attitude, and I was like, I'm into that.
Being raised in a traditional Mexican and religious family, she said that coming out as bisexual to her mother and brother wasn't as hard as she thought it would be. They were super supportive, but it was more difficult to explain things to her extended family.
To me, when I'm dating somebody, like, that's what I am. Like, if I'm with a guy, I am with a guy. I like him, you know, and if I'm with a girl, then I like her.
Currently, Snow lives in Los Angeles and she is working on new music independently for her fans, consistently putting out dope music videos that are doing numbers on her YouTube channel. Her brother, cousin, and family are involved in her actual career and are on her team to help. So she has close connection rather than what she had before with her management company. She has also been consistently touring with the artists from her new label, Vibe Higher. I literally wake up excited again and happy. To me, that's the biggest thing. I'm a mom and I have an 8-year-old who looks up to me. I'm supposed to tell him he can follow his dreams and shouldn't try to fit into a box that normal America is supposed to be. I want him to be greater, and I can't say that freely without doing that 100% honestly myself. In terms of advice to others, she told Billboard, take your time. Everybody may be trying to rush to find their identity, but it will happen in due time.
Woo woo! That's what I'm telling y'all, man. Listen, there's so many similarities in how people think. There's community for everybody. There's a space for everybody. The more I say that, the more I want you guys to be happy. The more I want you guys to do your thing for yourselves. Not just for me, not for this community. But I appreciate each and every last one of y'all. That's how she is, man. And I feel like when I say these positive things, I lose people because y'all will go spread your wing and do your own thing. I'm happy for that. I'm excited for that. But the community is going to forever be here. So if you leave, you're always welcome back. Open door policy with me. You're always welcome back. So I'm always accept you. You know what I'm saying? Just don't. I'm saying don't bring the negative vibe. If y'all do, we're gonna dismiss it. You know what I'm saying? Like any other negativity out there, we're gonna dismiss it. We're gonna dismiss it.
What did you say?
Negative vibes dismissed all day.
What did you say?
It was a decade-long journey for Snow to get to this point, and honestly, I'm just happy because in all of her recent interviews, she just seems free, happy, and ready to start again. And as for the rest of the story now, well, you know it because this is before they were famous. My name is Jeremy Hecht, and as always, let us know in the comments down below who we should cover next for this channel. Subscribe, notification button on, follow me on Instagram at Jeremy_Hecht, follow Michael at McCrudden. Dream good, live better. I hope you have one heck of a day. And I'll see you in the next video.
Hopefully that video is paused. So if it is, cool. We're gonna bring it back to the house and Thank you guys for sticking it out with your boy. Hold on. Okay. We're gonna catch that. I'm gonna catch that Sway video. I will watch it with y'all, but I don't know how. Not Sway, Breakfast Club. Stop rubbing your feet on me, girl. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys for stuck it out to the video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. If you hadn't done so, please do so already. Subscribe to the channel, please. Please, please. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Also, turn on your post notification bells to stay tuned to my video once I've posted them and uploaded them. If you have done that, you'll be notified once I release these videos. Also, man, as always, it's your boy Infinite J. I love you guys. Peace, love, respect, and positivity. Gone.